4 board members were not here last month and they didn't hear the public testimony. And there maybe were 30 people or so who testified in opposition to City of Yes. Only one of them, many people here who was from the Chamber of Commerce, no surprise, who supported City of Coit. So is it right for members to vote if they didn't hear the public?
Yes. Technically, yes.
Technically,
yes.
But it's not very democratic.
Sure. So right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a very technical vote, and what I hope would happen is during the vote, the members have their liberty to explain their vote or not explain their vote, and through that, hopefully you feel that whatever vote they take is justified by whatever means that they deem necessary. So I just want to allow for them to go through that process. We did have a public hearing on this, and the public portion of it did happen, and this is a follow-up to that, in which the public is going to, the board will now vote. So I just want to allow for them to go through their discussion. You might be pleasantly surprised. I don't know, but I think it's deeply important. I want to be careful, because if you're indirectly making a comment that it could change people's minds, or like a public hearing, like what would happen in a public hearing. So I want to limit your comments and allow for us to go through roll call, and then after that, I'm more than happy to have a more general discussion. But I want to allow for the board. Well, I want the board to do what they do, because that is what we're technically supposed to do, right? And I think that you should allow for the universe to take its course, and let's see what they do. You have no idea what they're going to do, I guess, because you're angst. But I think we should just allow for the technical portion of this meeting to take place.
Anybody taking any bets?
If I just may offer some clarification for the members of the public that are here, what we're doing is we're reporting out deliberations from what the board has already gone through. And the chair has reported back on the public hearing to the board, and the decisions were part of that. So just so there's an understanding that the chairs here are not making a unilateral decision about how they feel. They are reporting on what the board has decided.
So to clarify, the chairs are representative of the entire community board. So if their community board is taking a vote on this issue, they will be voting according to the wills of their board. I don't believe any chairperson here is going to vote against the votes that were made at the community board level. So their representation is a reflection of the entire community board, not of themselves as an individual. So I just want to be clear with that, as opposed to a vote that I would take in the future, which would be a reflection directly of me. They are not doing that, so I just want you to be careful when you make your comments, or if there is any, after a vote, you might disagree. Make sure you understand that these individuals are representing the people, not themselves per se. So I just want to clarify that as well. But I think we're doing too much here. We're going to be fine. We're going to vote, and we're going to let the democracy take its course. So we're going to do the best we can and see what it is. So we're going to start with community board. Oh, I was going to say. Okay, so we're so we can have a discussion at this point with the people that are 2 votes. We can have a discussion, and then a discussion on why they're going to vote the way they are, or why things are moving the way they are, whatever it is, a discussion. Thereafter, when you take your vote, you can then explain yourself again, or not have to explain yourself if you did it during the general discussion. So we want to open up the floor to the members of the borough board to discussion. Does anyone want to make a statement? No. Chairperson. The chair recognizes Camacho from Community Board 4.
I just want to let all the borough boards know that